do in his constituency, in his corridor. And Russia is telling the world, you know what, I'm not going to control it in my own constituency. That is the problem we are having today in Ukraine. So therefore, the Russians don't want to compromise their national security. So they are telling Ukraine, please, we don't want NATO in our corridor because it's going to affect our national security. That is the problem we are having over there. I believe as we go on, we dwell on that. So in Nigeria, what do we do by national security? Why do we have governments? Why do we have tiers of governments? I want to say government. Since I was small, we say government is bad, government is bad. What is this government? And then it goes, where are they from? Really? My brother said that, the government is the problem. My brother said, when I was in school, they said government, everybody, government. I was not wondering, this government doesn't mean that they are not human beings, they don't go to the market or they don't eat, they don't drink. Who is this government really? Are they our brothers? Are they our sisters? Do they go to the market? Are they human beings? Or are they from the moon? And I realized that the government actually, they are our fathers, they are our mothers, they are our sisters. So we also have a school of thought. Does it mean that even we, the follower, were able to be worse than the government in power? Because we are the one that advise them. They only help us to formulate and translate the policy into reality. Well, we are the advisors. Sometimes when we have people in the authority, we go and meet them. Do this, do that. Or this is your time to eat. This is your time to work. Or sometimes when policemen want to do their work, you go and meet the policeman. I hate police. Policeman is not your problem. Police will just establish, or last night just established by act. They are there just to help to implement the law that is already formulated and translated by the politicians. They are there to just help us. Just imagine we don't have last mile in Nigeria. People will be repairing their vehicle on the roads. You know, that is the kind of society sometimes we don't like law enforcement agency. But sometimes, so I tell myself, it's not surprising, even in the Bible, we don't like the tax collectors. Anybody that implement the law or enforce the law, there's always a hatred. Sometimes I really appreciate the Nigerian police. I know it is not easy for them. Sometimes we just hate them for nothing because they are doing their work. Maybe they should go on strike for just 2 days. Let me see if you can go home with this your phone. All those gospel when you collect this one, I give you that is like. So therefore, you can see how powerful Nigerian police is. Please, let us give Nigerian police a last round. Please, Nigerian police, forgive us. And last man, please, we don't know what we are doing. Without you guys, there will be chaos in this town. Your reward is in heaven. Don't mind us. We can always insult you, but God is with you, and the law is behind you. So having said that, so let's go back to the topic of the day. How do we really make national security a reality in Nigeria? What is the role of Nigerians? What do we do? Sometimes you watch CNN, they show you the glamour, they show you the best of America. Go to Manhattan, you see how they give people everything. Do they show you? They don't show you what happened in Manhattan, Maryland, and the rest of it. But sometimes we see that in our on our bedroom, we post everything, negative things we see about Nigeria, showing the world the dirty things about Nigeria. There is no country in the world that is not rotten. It's just that there is something we call national security. What that means, we need to be patriotic as a citizen, so that we don't send a wrong signal to the international community about our country. My brothers and sisters, we don't have any other country. This is the only country we have. Please let us not destroy it. If you don't appreciate Nigeria, go to Togo, go to Benin Republic, go to Burkina Faso, go to Lome here and see how great we are in Africa. There is no country like Nigeria in the African sub-region. In fact, this is the best country in the world to live. Although we have our challenges, but by the special grace of God, we shall overcome. What we need most as a citizen is to obey law and order. We need to do our little task in terms of trying to, as a matter of urgency, follow the rules that is already being defined as a nation. If we follow the rules, I don't think there will be crime in Nigeria today. Although I'm not saying that the country is 100% perfect, as I said earlier on. There is no best country in the world, as I said. You have some friends in Canada, you have some friends in Europe, you have some friends in Germany and the rest of it. You have some friends even in Asia. The truth, it is not easy anywhere. But to me, one of the greatest challenges I have seen in this country is I have not seen a government that can give Nigeria light, electricity. Even in the Bible, the first thing God created, let there be light. The question we should ask ourselves, how come we don't have light in this country? Why do we want to have light in this country? So energy is one of the greatest challenges when we talk of national security. Therefore, we cannot have what we call industrialization as far as we don't have light in Nigeria. Let's use Lagos as an example, or other states. How come we don't have water? Do you know what borehole can cause? Borehole can cause earthquake. Every house in Lagos, in Benin, everywhere there is borehole everywhere. It can lead to a disaster. That means that is another national security on its own. So, but if we put our pen, we should use it to write, criticize the government to do the right thing. But what I'm trying to say, there must be solution whenever you are criticizing. Don't just criticize because you want to criticize. What I tell people is when you want to criticize, let there be solution so that they will be able to formulate and translate and digest it so that they can use it for implementation. That is my solution about that. Now, what is going to be our role as a citizen? What do we do? I want us to use whatever we have to be able to protect and promote the image of Nigeria, because we don't have any other country. Let us start pushing negative short videos about Nigeria to the outside world. Let us see what we can push so that at the end of the day, we have a sense of belonging. Sometimes when you travel, you don't travel as Mr. Peter. You don't travel as Lagos State government, but you travel as Nigeria. That our passport is our symbol. Therefore, whatever you do to destroy the image of the country, that means foreign investors will not come to Nigeria. And even though you are part of the Nigeria, that element of negativity will confront us. That is why you see, that is why many people travel, at the end of the day, they don't have a sense of belonging. So therefore, please, let us use what we have to get what we want, and also let us see how we can be patriotic, and also let us see how we can make good of our pen, so that at the end of the day, whatever we write, the world will stand before us. Thank you very much.